Sure, I feel very strongly about this. I'm glad you asked me this question because can you imagine a scenario where Zakir Hussain was I was an IT specialist and Narayan Murthy was a tabla player? Would they be happy? Would they be successful? So what's this thing we parents have about putting our children into a mold that is created by us? We imagine that our children are going to be happy being a doctor or an engineer, but we have to consider as parents, is the child going to be happy doing what we are forcing him or her to do? So I really feel very strongly about this, that as concerned parents, we should never force a child to go against his internal aptitude and his passion and his, every child yearns to be something that he wants to be, not something that he is forced to be. Recently we saw this movie, Three Idiots, and that really impacted me because why do we have so many students committing suicide? It's just because of this. They are being forced into something that they are not, and this is really very sad. So when we started the Center for Management, we said this is one thing that we have to be very, very particular about. This is where ethics also comes in. We could easily embrace all students who come to us and say, yes, yes, you're going to be excellent as a manager, you do our retail management, you do hospitality, you'll be good in all these fields. But we've got a very good system of our career aptitude tests in place. And if we find that a child is not really good at a particular subject that his parent is forcing him into, or which he himself feels that he is able to do, but through our career aptitude test, if we feel that this is something that he would be like a duck out of water, we guide the child correctly and tell him, okay, look, this is here's another center where you could go, where you would fit in very well. Or in our own center, we ask him to join some other course rather than the one that he insists on joining, because our ultimate aim is to see that the child is happy and successful. It's very difficult to be happily successful. In fact, we came out with a book called Happily Successful. This term was coined by Akhil, because if you look at it deeply, you can either be happy or you can be successful. To get a mix of both is really very difficult, and we want our children to be happily successful.